All right, Grateful God family, about to get directly into it, man. Daily verse for the day of November 26, 2022. Derives from the book of Isaiah, chapter 57, verse 15. It states as follows. For thus saith the high and lofty one, that inhabiteth eternity, whose name is holy. I dwell in the high and holy place, with him also that is of contrite and humble spirit, to revive the spirit of the humble, and to revive the heart of the contrite ones. And again, it's from the book of Isaiah, chapter 57, verse 15. And getting directly into the NCAA men's rundown from Thursday and Friday. Thursday games and Friday games were pretty good. We had number 3 Kansas over Wisconsin, number 1 North Carolina over Portland, number 22 Tennessee over USC, number 8 Duke over Oregon State, number 20 UConn over Oregon, number 24 Purdue over West Virginia, number 18 Alabama defeated number 12 Michigan State, and number 6 Gonzaga defeated Portland State. Going over to Friday games from November 25th for NCAA men, we had number 11 Indiana defeated Jackson State, number 8 Duke over Xavier, number 23 Maryland defeated Copeland State, Iowa State with the upset of number 1 North Carolina, number 5 Virginia over Mid-Eastern, number 25 Iowa over Clemson, number 22 Tennessee with the upset over number 3 Kansas, number 16 Illinois over Lindenwood, and number 20 UConn with the upset over number 18 Alabama, followed by another upset, number 24 Purdue over number 6 Gonzaga, and to round it out, number 12 Michigan defeated Oregon. Going over to Saturday slate, we had number 2 Houston going up against Kent State, followed by number 4 Texas up against UT Rio Grande, and number 25 Iowa up against TCU. Transition to NCAA women's from Thursday to Friday. From Thursday games, we had number 12 LSU over George Mason, number 13 NC State over Vanderbilt, number 7 Notre Dame over American, number 8 North Carolina over 18 Oregon, number 5 Iowa State over Michigan State, and number 25 Kansas State over Clemson. Transition to Friday games. We had the upset with DePaul over 14 Maryland, followed by St. Louis. Followed by number 21 Baylor over St. Louis, followed by number 10 Louisville over Longwood, number 16 Creighton defeated Xavier, number 23 Villanova over Belmont, number 13 NC State over West Virginia, number 2 Stanford over FGCU, number 20 UCLA defeated Jackson State, and number 22 Michigan over Air Force, followed by number 3 UConn over Duke, number 25 Kansas State over North Arizona, number 23 Tennessee over Colorado, number 15 Arizona over CA Baptist, number 9 Iowa over Oregon State, and number 6 Indiana over Auburn. So that was the slate for Thursday through Friday for NCAA women. Now we're going over to NCAA women for Saturday games. We had number 14 Maryland going up against Towson, number 12 LSU up against UAB, number 7 Notre Dame against Arizona State, number 2 Stanford against Grambling, number 21 Baylor going up against number 21 Baylor going up against 23 Villanova, number 15 Arizona going up against San Diego, number 22 Michigan up against South Florida, number 25 Michigan State against Arkansas, number 6 Indiana going up against Memphis to round it out. So that was the slate for NCAA men's and women's recap of Thursday and Friday and Saturday games. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. May the best teams win. World Cup. I'm going to go over the World Cup recap. The United States drew a draw with England yesterday, 0-0. Shout out to the USA men's teams. They're starting to find a groove, even though we didn't win, but we haven't lost either. Unfortunately, no scores were put up on the board last night, but just good effort, good defense from both teams, but more so often from our side, just because how highly favored England was in this tournament. But it was definitely a good fight. Next game, we can check them out on the 29th of November, which is Tuesday, up against Iran at 2 p.m. We have to win this game. We cannot have any more draws or a loss, or we'll be kicked out of the World Cup. So we have to win at least one game to advance to the round of 16, and I'm looking forward to it. So, yeah, we have again, we play them on the 29th of November. Iran versus USA, 2 p.m. on Fox. Check them out. Salute to the USA men's again. Good luck, y'all. NBA recap for Friday night. We had the Rockets down the Hawks, 128-122. We had the Hornets over the Timberwolves, 110-108. The 76ers defeated the Magic, 107-99. Trailblazers over the Knicks in overtime, 132-129. The Celtics defeated the Kings, 122-104. Pacers over the Nets, 128-117. The Heat down the Wizards, 110-107. The Grizzlies over the Pelicans, 132-111. The Bucks defeated the Cavs, 117-102. Late night games, we had the Thunder over the Bulls, 123-119. Lakers over the Spurs with the LeBron comeback. The Suns over the Pistons, 108-102. The Lakers beat the Spurs, 105-94. Warriors defeated the Jazz, 129-118. And the Nuggets defeated the Clippers, 114-104. Going over to this evening game, or this afternoon game, this evening games. We have the Mavericks going up against the Raptors. The Thunder over the Rockets. The Lakers with the Spurs back-to-back. And the Jazz with the Suns for the evening game. So that's the NBA rundown for Saturday, November 26th. Recap of Friday, November 25th. Then we're going to get into NCAA football. Yes, sir. Nitty-gritty. It was a lot of games on Thursday, too, that I didn't know about as well. So,
yeah.
Well, it was one, but it was a game on Thursday. It was a game on Thursday, excuse me. That was the Mississippi. It's rivalry week, if y'all don't know that. It's rivalry week in the NCAA. So all these games this week are rivalry games. Some games happen to be ranked. Some games happen to didn't. But check us out. It's a lot of good games. So Thursday slate. So from Thanksgiving, we had Mississippi State defeat number 20 Ole Miss 24-22. That was a thriller as well. It actually went down to the wire. Ole Miss ended up going down scoring the 22 points, and they went for the 2-point conversion, and they end up not getting it. So Mississippi State won in that bowl game. Well, that they call it some type of game, but that was their rivalry game. Then to the Friday game. 1 second, my daughter's over. We gotta live in the moment, y'all. I had just talked about it this morning, and then we had to work it out. God said we're gonna test it. I said, thank you, Lord. And I had my phone.
I got you.
I appreciate you, my boy. Well, okay, back to the NCAA rundown. Again, this is rivalry week, so it was these games mean a lot more to the fans, to the players, bragging rights for the year, all that type of stuff. So again, we transitioned to the Friday games from November 25th. We had number 19 Tulane defeat number 24 Cincinnati 27-24. We had number 23 Texas defeat Baylor 38-27. We had NC State with the double overtime upset against number 17 North Carolina 30-27. I know North Carolina was rocking this weekend, or this weekend, because we weren't there, but I just know it was crazy in the atmosphere. Then we had the UCLA up against California. Number 18 UCLA defeated California 35-28. Then we had number 16 Florida State defeat Florida 45-38. So those was the Thursday through Friday recap games for rivalry week. On to the Saturday slate. We're going to number 1 Georgia up against Georgia Tech at Stanford Stadium at noon on ESPN. Check us out. It's going to be awesome. We're going to dominate them. Shout out to the dogs. Then we got number 2 Ohio State up against Michigan. Number 3 Michigan. This is going to be a game right here, boy.
Man, I got some bread on that one.
Ooh, it's going to be a good game. Well, I think ultimately Ohio State going to take it. But I want Michigan to put up a fight, man. I want to see a 24-22 game, like a nail biter at the end. I want to see every player just putting it all on the line, man. Right here, this game, this is the only game that matters right now anyway this week. We got to treat every team got to treat it like it's it's whatever it is. Every week you get to line up in front of another player. You got to give it all every play. So it's gonna be a good game. But I think ultimately Ohio State will take them. I give them a touchdown. I think they'll win by a touchdown. And then we're gonna go over to South Carolina going up against number 8 Clemson. Open the door, baby. I'm going to take Clemson, even though South Carolina has been playing really good football. They dominated Tennessee last week. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a great game. That you could check that game out on ABC. Then we have number 25 Louisville going up against Kentucky as well. Going to the Iron Bowl, I believe they call it the Iron Bowl in Alabama. Auburn against number 7 Alabama. So they'll be playing there later on today. Then we have number 9 Oregon going up against number 21 Oregon State. Yes, Zuri. Okay, go sit down. And I'm going to give you vitamins in a minute. Okay? All right, then we're going to transition over to Iowa State going up against number 4 TCU. I kind of feel an upset alert. TCU was they skated by last week, but I think Iowa State has a powerful, high-power offense at times when it wants to. So I think it's going to be a good moment. Like I said, this game might not mean TCU need to continue to win so they can get in the playoffs, but Iowa State has nothing to lose, and I think they have an upset chance. I really feel it. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I think Iowa State is going in there feeling like they're going to defeat TCU. So I'm looking forward to that game as well. Then we have number 11 Penn State going up against Michigan State at 4 p.m., followed by number 14 Utah going up against Colorado. Then we have number 5 LSU going up against Texas A&M. That's going to be a good one as well. Then we have number 22 UCF going up against South Florida, followed by number 15 Notre Dame going up against number 6 USC, which is going to be a good game as well. Then we have, I think if USC beats Notre Dame, they're going to get. Okay, I think this is my scenario, right? Okay, because they got USC right now number 6, and they didn't have them. They had them behind LSU because LSU number 5, but they got LSU in front of them because they beat Alabama, whatever. But I think if TCU ends up being 11-1 and USC ends up being 11-1, because if they beat Notre Dame, they're a ranked team. They're gonna make the they're gonna make the playoffs. That's my thing. Because LSU definitely not gonna make the playoffs because we gonna dominate Georgia Tech today. Then we owning them. They the next victim. So they they got to come down to our spot to the A. And so yeah. I don't think LSU's gonna. I think LSU will beat Texas A&M today, but I don't think they'll get into the playoffs just because they got to play the SEC championship game against us, and they're gonna have 3 losses. Then they're not gonna let a 3-loss team in the playoffs. You know what I mean? So, whatever.
Got you.
I think they kind of just set it up for this because they knew what the scenario would have to be just in case if USC lost. Right? If USC was number 6 and they lost, they became 10-2. Now, LSU win, they become 10-2. But LSU go play us, they lose now. Now they 10-3. But USC go to their bowl game or whatever they go to, they win now. They're 11-2. You know what I mean? So I think they just, the committee know what they be doing, but they just know who number 1 is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But then we're going over to number 10 Tennessee going up against Vanderbilt, followed by Kansas going up against number 12 Kansas State, and then to round it out we have number 13 Washington going up against Washington State. So. Again, rivalry week here in the NCAA, but it's the top 25 rivalry week. It's going to be some awesome games. Again, some top 3 matchups, some top 4 clashes. Just a lot of potential playoff games and all this type of stuff. A lot of ranked matches. It's going to be a good slate this weekend. So shout out to y'all again. Healthy games. Everybody play their best and be safe. Okay, go see if she up, baby. Go see if she up. And yeah, so shout out to y'all. Good luck. Now we're going to transition to we're going to go up to the NFL with Mr. Flanky Flizzle, and we're going to get some good recaps, some good rundowns, and we'll get some predictions going and talk some football.
Oh, this is about. Okay. Well, a quick recap from the Thursday games. We got the Bills versus the Lions. That was a good one. 28-25. The Bills took that one. We caught it by 3, but we caught it the opposite way.
Straight nail biter, like I mean, I don't know, it was crazy. Oh my gosh, when the kicker missed the first time, when he missed that field goal, I was like, oh my god, he missed the extra point. I was like, oh my gosh! Now you give them a chance to go, tie the game up, and the Lions were kind of moving the ball to, potentially get into, get a touchdown, and but whatever. The Bills end up throwing, Josh Allen ended up throwing a dagger to Diggs in the middle, right down the seam, and it was like, oh my gosh, like bro, oh my gosh, what a pass, what a catch.
Facts. Whole game was crazy.
Facts.
And then we got the second game of the day. On Thursday was the Giants versus the Cowboys. That was a good one towards the end. They came close, 28-20. They ended up losing by one score when they was up by 2 scores before the fourth quarter even ended. But it was a good one. Very, very, very interesting.
Yes.
Giants definitely held their own.
Not enough.
And then we got, not enough. And then we got the final game of Thursday, Patriots versus the Vikings. The Vikings took that one on top, 33-26. Another good game. Definitely came down to the end. But the Vikings, like we said, was going to come out on top. And then moving on.
So what did you see the catch? I didn't watch the game for the controversial catch. Have you seen that? Have you been seeing it floating around?
Yeah. I saw I think I was playing Uno at the time, but I saw the catch. Like I saw the replay. And it was definitely something crazy going on. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't watch the game, but so many moments leads to those moments where you had opportunities to win. Like that one moment don't lose the game. You know what I mean? Like we get so stuck. A lot of people get to the point where it could have been a turning point in the game. Yeah, that could have helped you out. You know what I mean? But we got to go back. It's just like I said. I be listening to the players. When they talk a lot and when they do interviews and stuff like. And I just try to get the mentality they have, you know what I mean? Because they on the field, they know. Like, and if they don't get as worked up as we do about it, you know what I mean? Like, because people will go on, 50 million days about, that was a catch back then. Even to the, people like the Dez Bryant catch was back in the, when that championship game, whatever, all them years ago, you know what I mean? People still think about that, so.
People still talk about it.
Yeah, so it's like, we can't do nothing about it. And it's just why, I just learned that, you got to control the things we can control, and we're just fans, man. Okay, baby. Okay, go say it for me, please. And, continue though, man. I ain't mean to, yeah.
You good. And we got the Texans versus the Dolphins today at 1 o'clock in Miami.
Tomorrow.
The Dolphins on top just because, tomorrow. And, tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
We just so excited. We just so excited to watch some NFL football.
Facts. It's getting down to the end of it.
Yes, sir. The nitty gritty. This way it get, man. Ooh, I'm so excited. Let's go.
Yep. Every game matters now. And then after that, we got the Bengals versus the Titans. Again, I'm picking the Titans to come out on top. And I think you picked the Bengals last time, right?
Yeah, I'm going to pick the Bengals, yeah. He's saying last time, y'all, because we had a tape going, but it got a lot of stuff happened. But it's okay. We're here. It wasn't by choice, y'all. We doing good. But, we're authentic. And we just roll with it and roll with the punches.
Facts. And then we got the Broncos versus the Panthers. We both picked the Panthers last time.
Yes.
And we're going to stick with it. Moving on.
Take it upstairs.
Bears versus the Jets. I'm picking the Bears. I think this is where we got cut off at.
We had Bears versus Jets. Now we did the Falcons Commanders. Keep going. We went on.
Oh yeah, that's right. We both picked the Falcons Commanders. We both picked the Commanders.
Yeah, I got Commanders by 3.
Picked the Bucks.
We picked the Bucks. Yeah, I said they was coming off a bye week. They should go in there and dominate.
The Ravens versus the Jags. I'm picking the Ravens. FanDuel is live in Maryland now, so I'm gonna test that one out. I got a good money line going on that one.
They only giving y'all 3.5 points. That's disrespectful.
Hey,
I mean, even
that's fine by me as long as you come out with the dub. I'm good with that.
No, you sure? No, but I like the Jaguars. Like I said early in the season, man, they've lost. They started off 3-0, then they just lost, 7 in a row, and it's like wow, And I don't know, man. Doug Peterson still, getting his team together. He got a lot of pieces to be put together, and I believe in him still. But I think y'all gonna dominate. I think y'all gonna easily win by 10. I think y'all offense is starting to find grooves. Y'all not having a lot of self-inflicted wounds. I ain't really watch y'all game last week. But, I know Lamar had the interception.
It was just tight for no reason.
But, I think y'all offense just got to get going. I don't know if y'all ran the ball and stuff like that, but I just think y'all have enough weapons to be able to really, put a lot of points up. Just like, so I think y'all going to win by 7.
All right. You said they calling us by 3?
3.5.
Lose by 3?
3.5. No, winning by 3.
Winning by 3. Damn, hey, I'll take it. And then we got the Raiders versus the Seahawks. I'm going to pick the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Because the Raiders, they just fumbling the bag over there.
And well, they did just end up winning last week, but the Seahawks just they're in a different mode. And they're coming off a bye week as well, so I think they want to continue to go forward and build. They lost to the Broncos before they bye week, and now they're going to, I think they're going to come in and play hard and try to get a win. So
moving on, 4:00 game, the second 4:00 game of the week, the Chargers versus the Cardinals. I feel like we just played, but I'm gonna go with the Chargers because the Cardinals. I just don't believe in them at all whatsoever.
Who did the Cardinals play? The 49ers last week, and
yeah, they got whooped.
Yeah, I think a lot of DBs are not respecting DeAndre Hopkins' game anymore because they was like, I had seen one DB he tweeted he was like, no, I don't respect steroid game, boy, or something like that. I was like, wow. Yeah.
And a lot of people was like, boy, you didn't get away from him.
Yeah, that was like, wow. But, I just think, I still think D-Hops is a beast. And, but I think ultimately the Chargers have so many weapons, offensively and defensively, but defensively more so. I think they can be able to cover. And I don't know if Kyler Murray's back this week, so I haven't been following their team. So, but I think I'll take the Chargers as well. I'll take them by 3.
Okay. Moving on, the Saints versus the 49ers. I feel like the 49ers is real hot right now, so I'm going to pick them to win. They just got like a quadruple-headed monster over there.
Yeah.
On offense, and their defense is nice too.
I mean, yeah, they are. But I think the Saints defensive front is their D line is pretty aggressive, and if they make Jimmy Garoppolo uncomfortable and make them one dimensional, make them have to, dump and dime with you can make the 49ers one dimensional, but they have so many players where they can get going. Like if you can't throw the ball, they'll get their receivers involved in the run game with Deebo Samuel, or they'll get Christian McCaffrey, out the backfield, little stuff like that. So they're definitely a offense you have to be able to be prepared for really on every level. Each assignment. Each play. You got to be tuned in each play, no matter what they happen to play before. The next play, like you got to make sure you are ready this time. All that type of stuff. So yeah, I think the 49ers will ultimately take it.
Okay. Second to last 4:00 game, we got the Rams versus the Chiefs. I'm gonna take the Chiefs.
Yeah, they're gonna dominate the Rams. They're gonna dominate.
Yeah, the Rams just ain't playing how they was expecting to play.
Man, Andy Reid's such a great coach, man. He just wins.
Yeah.
He just wins. You know what I mean? He just gets his guys prepared every week to just go win. People was like, oh, Tyreek Hill's gonna be gone. They're not gonna win with the 49. They're not gonna win. I'm like, you're crazy. Like, so shout out to the Chiefs, man. Shout out to the Chiefs. That's what I'm trying to be on. My franchise. We got that. We got the quarterback. That's where it started, man. Jalen Hurts is like that, bro. I'm telling people right now. Whoever ever doubted Jalen Hurts, y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Because bro really like that. Nah, like for real, because even in his rookie year, the games, the times he played on the field and his season, the time I saw what he can be. You know what I mean? Like I just knew from the progression. First of all, I saw what he can be when he played at Alabama. I'm from Georgia. I done seen this man beat us. You know what I mean? And so when we drafted him, I was like, wow, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But when you have a great quarterback, man, that's what made me get on Jalen Hurts. What I'm saying, with Patrick Mahomes, you have a great quarterback. So when you're, I think me personally, I think the ceiling for Jalen Hurts is higher than Patrick Mahomes. I think Patrick Mahomes is a good player, but I just think every aspect of how Jalen Hurts prepared for the game, his mental, how he plays the game, all that type of stuff. I just think his ceiling is higher than Patrick Mahomes. But Patrick Mahomes is a stellar player for sure. But that's where it started. When you have that type of player in your organization, you can, and the head coach, well, really start from the top. But when you have an organization that every level for your leaders are top tier, you're gonna win. So, but yeah, brother.
All right, and that's a good segue to what we were just talking about: the Packers versus the Eagles.
Yes, sir.
It's a prime time Sunday night.
We're going
to be. It should be entertaining.
Yes, sir. We're gonna be
the Eagles. I'm gonna give y'all about 3.
We're gonna be in the all blacks, man. We're gonna be in. I'm telling you right now. I'm putting this on the records, and I hope the Philadelphia Eagles listen to this. I'm gonna tweet them in this when I post this. Hey, we about to wear all black, gentlemen.
I sent you the picture on Instagram.
If y'all don't move this ball like we supposed to move this ball so we can see these Eagles flying around this all black, it's gonna be a problem, bro. I'm just letting y'all know. Just for the fans, just for the committee, we just letting y'all know we gonna win a game. But we want to let y'all know we want to see y'all flying around. We want to see bombs. We want to see Miles Sanders truck them on. You know what I mean? Truck them on. I'll hit the hole. I need at least 15 carries for Miles Sanders. Okay, Nick Sirianni, Shane Steichen.
That's not bad.
All right, I need 15 carries at least. Okay, my boy running the ball like he running the ball. He running the ball. He toting that thing.
That's like four carries a quarter.
He toting. That's not even enough. Matter of fact, he need 20 because that's not enough. He need to.
Okay, now you're talking.
Yeah, but he ain't even getting 15 though. Like they got Miles Sanders got to run the ball, even though Jalen Hurts he a gunslinger. That boy like that. You know what I mean? But I want to see Miles Sanders touch the ball, man. He got to run the ball, man. But it's gonna be a good game. Like you said, the Packers defense they're a good defense, bro. Like their defense is top tier. You know what I mean? So, but I think our defense is top tier as well, and I think we have the better defense of going up against the offense that Aaron Rodgers has, and I think we're going to be able to, like I said, move the ball. We can move the ball on any defense. We can move the ball, man. We can move the ball. We got the best O-line in the league. We can run the ball. We can move the ball. We got the top tier receivers, probably the top 3 wide receiver core in the league for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. But I'm excited. Like I said, I'm going to take us by 3, but I'm excited to see the all black. And for them to show up and show out, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be a good game. Aaron Rodgers coming into the building. We got a good quarterback. We want to against on defense, but so we gotta be ready. We gotta be on our P's and Q's. They got good running backs, and they know this type of stuff. And I be saying this stuff like I be in the meeting room with the players, but they know this already, And I'm a fan. I just know what it takes, man. I just know what it takes to be, to win, to be prepared, to go out there and go to battle. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
All right. And then last one of the week 12. Damn, almost over. Week 12, last game of week 12, Monday night, is the Steelers versus the Colts.
Yeah, don't need to just watch this game.
No, I'm watching because I think the Colts going to win.
I think
most teams suck. I'm going to still pick the Colts to win.
Hey, I think they're going to win, too. They almost beat us, man. I'm telling you, bro. It's any given Sunday. But I think the Steelers are finding stride, too. And I think that this is a statement game for them to be able to put on display as well. That our record might show that we're a bad team this year, but, we can be a dominant team. We can be a good team, so. And I think this will be Kenny Pickett's first primetime game, if I'm not mistaken. So,
I think so.
I don't know if they played Thursday Night Football yet. Oh, they did play Thursday Night Football. But I didn't watch it, so whatever. I didn't see them playing it, so I'd be looking forward to checking them out and seeing the Colts bounce back as well. Because Matt Ryan was slinging that thing, boy. Matt Ryan still got it, so it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good one.
All right, that about wraps it up for me.
Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Frankie Flilton, man, I definitely appreciate it. It's always a pleasure, have you on this show. We are going to get, like I said, we're going to get our meetings going probably, a couple of days throughout the week and try to piece some things together. I want to start at least getting this type of segment on display when we talk about our sports and stuff. I want to get it on video going forward. So, we'll have to look into what we need to be able to do to get the resources we need to get that stuff together and so we can get it done. But I'm looking forward to it. And like I said, the growth of this still, we're not even a year into the podcast yet. So this is only episode 229. So, by the time we get to, 365, we'll be ready to rock and roll and going forward and just, building and just getting better. So I'm looking forward to it. But I appreciate you, brother, as always, man.
Likewise.
My co-host, Frankie Fly. That's what we do. On the Grateful Gal Sports Huddle, we get to the sports. We get to sports news, sports talking, predictions, all that good stuff, man. I love it. I'm looking forward to it. Did I go over NBA? I don't remember.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I think you did.
I think I did too. But just looking forward to it. So yes, everybody, y'all continue to follow us on all major podcast platforms: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor. Any major podcast platform, just Google Grateful Gab Podcast. You can check me out. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Grateful Gab Podcast. Again, we will be working on ways to incorporate our Sports Huddle segments into a video podcast here in the near future. So be on the lookout for that as well. Again, check me out on the Wisdom app. You can check me out there at Grateful Gab. Check me out on Twitter at Grateful_Gab. Check my boy Frankie Fly on Instagram at LOL_Frankie Bravo. Check me out on Instagram at Grateful Gab Podcast. Send me an email, gratefulgabpodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from y'all. Send you your favorite teams. Send what you love about sports, any type of thing, anything, you know, anybody doing any great deeds in the community, sports-wise, normal-wise, just being selfless, all those good things. Please feel free to send them my way. But until next time, y'all be easy out there. Y'all stay blessed. Stay warm, stay hydrated. Until next time, y'all. Peace. Go Dogs. Go Dogs.